everyone, Lisa here. I just felt really called to come on and speak a little bit today about some of the things that have been happening in my week, as I'm being made aware that these things are happening to really a lot of us out there. So if you're watching this video, then chances are you may be having similar experiences. Ultimately, at the moment, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of light beings landing. I keep getting visions of literally like spaceships coming in and all of these beings, and it's like they're marching, almost like an army, but they're not here to fight. They're not here for a fight. It's not that they are an army, it's that there's many, many, many of them landing. There's nothing to fear here, but there is energy discernment to use, and there is the relevance of remembering that you get to be in charge, you get to be in control. These beings are here to help. They are here. It is pre-organized. You have agreed to this in some way, shape or form before you arrived on the planet. And it's pretty exciting times, but it can be a little bit intimidating when you can feel all of that in your field. You may feel them, see them, sense them, or just know that they're there. For me, it's been happening over probably a 4-day period. They came to me a few mornings ago and I sat with them, and today they've been really in my field, really, really asking me to come and share, to talk, and to, I guess, invite those of you that are experiencing this to connect with them. They are not here to do damage or harm. They are here to help with this next wave of energy that's coming through, with this next part of the collective's ascension. And so they show me them, many, 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 many of them, but they're nothing to fear. You get to go at the pace you want to go at. So the easiest way for me, one of the easiest ways, when I can feel something in my field and I know that there's a dialogue or a transference, or there's something that needs to happen between me and them. And the reason I can feel this is because they're not leaving my field. So the first thing that I do is I check in with how I'm feeling. First of all, do I feel grounded? Do I feel safe? How do I feel within myself? Because I get to choose when I do this. And if it's not time right now, if I'm not in a space where I can take a moment, or if I can ground, then I get to say to them, not now. I see you, but not now. I'll make time for you later. Literally like business hours, yeah? For me, it happens a lot when I'm driving. I just had this whole conversation with them while I was driving and got home to make this video. So, it's amazing how you can do all these things at once when you're working in the multi-dimensional universe. So, when you are ready, if you do choose, literally sit, take some time, ground in, and ask the energy to approach. Notice what you feel in your body, because there is discernment here. When we're open, a lot of the time, many beings can come in, and not all those beings are for us. One of the things I do at the very start is if I feel any part of me hesitating, that's in a way that's not like, what? I'm, talking to multidimensional beings, the normal kind of stuff that comes up. I ask anything that is not of or for my highest and clearest expression of my soul to leave. And I'll do that 3 times. And as I do that, I'll see them leaving the field. It's not that they're here to do you damage. It's just like there's a few cheeky spirits out there, that want to come in, and they're seeing this bright, beautiful light that you are, and they're coming to you. But they're not necessarily destined as a match for you. Once you've had that discernment, they're showing me that they're actually surrounding a lot of people at the moment, and people are feeling intimidated because it's like, oh my God, everyone's around me, what the hell? And it's that pressure or expectation that you feel. They're saying you can ask for them to ask it to be simple, ask it to be pure or clear, ask just one of them to come forward. And what happens for me when I do that is basically either all of them move out bar one, or all of the beings become one, and then that's the being that'll come in and approach and sit with me. Now, each of you will experience this in a different way, depending on what your role here is. For my role here, part of my role is helping to bring this energy in, this wave of frequency in. And part of that at the moment is coming through my physical form. So what I was experiencing was a lot of aches and pains, and I mean like I ended up taking Panadol because my ankles were throbbing so much and having to really raise them. It was stopping me sleeping. Then when I followed a little ping and got some advice, which was great, follow your pings too with the people that you follow, like my beautiful teacher Claire Deal. I don't watch all of her videos. I watch the ones that make me go ping because they give me the little piece that I need to open the next door, as this video will be doing for some of you. So I asked them in, I invited them in. And ultimately one of the beings came forward and he transferred all of this beautiful blue energy into me, upgrading my system, supporting my human, my physical human in receiving these energies so that I can ground them into the earth plane. That's part of my role. That's what I agreed to. But that agreement doesn't need to come at the expense of my physical body or in a painful way. So ultimately, these beings, I see them as, they're really tall, skinny, like blue beings, like a transparent blue. I can't tell you where they're from. I probably could know that, but right now it's not coming to me. And it doesn't feel important. What feels important is that they're standing around many of you now, waiting for you to make space for them and waiting to support you because you've agreed to help with whatever this mission is that they're on. And it is a mission that they're on. I think part of the resistance here is all of the way we've been conditioned, like alien invasions and, it's us or them, all of those things. So when you think of like a lot of light beings landing, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, and go into that conditioned fear. There's nothing to fear here. You're safe and you get to be in charge and you get to be in control. So this is your invitation to sit, take some time, sit, ground in and ask that energy to come forward. Remember, keep in touch with your body. If you're feeling overwhelmed, ask your guides to come and support you. Pick the time. You get to do this when you choose. And when that person comes forward, if you see them or feel them or sense them, whatever your gifts are, the best advice I can give you then is to ask your brain to come into your heart, because naturally what we do as humans is we excavate. What are they here for? They want to do this, da, 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 and the brain starts this dialogue. The dialogue isn't in the brain. The dialogue is in the heart. So if you just allow that space and you sit without, and some of you, I have an internal dialogue that goes a lot of the time, and sometimes it's really helpful, sometimes it drives me insane. But ultimately, if I just sit there, the experience will happen as it needs to be. And I generally don't need to do anything apart from make space. So engaging with these beings is going to help. It's going to help your human, your 3D form. It's going to help with any of the symptoms that you're having. It's going to help your body to receive this energy if this is what you're destined to do. So I really hope this helps, guys. I would love to hear your comments, queries, questions in the comments. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah!